In the last year, my coaching business brought in over $300,000, and we're on track to hit $1 million by 2025. I've also grown my Instagram to 160,000 plus followers in just 6 months, closing over 100 high-ticket clients along the way. So in this video, I will show you my entire journey, based on the 5-step proven roadmap used by multimillionaire coaches like Iman Gadzhi, Alex Hormozi, Tony Robbins, Charlie Morgan, and many more. So you can copy and paste it to build your own $1 million coaching business starting with $0, just like I did. You see, this 5-step roadmap to making money online guarantees you to succeed, but 99% of people don't know it, and it's not because you're not as smart as these successful entrepreneurs. You might even be smarter than them. The difference is that they understood and implemented this 5-step roadmap in order to become millionaires. So what I'm about to reveal to you will literally change the way you look at money and business, because once you learn this, making money online won't just be possible, it'll feel inevitable. But in order to do this, you first need to understand what an online coaching program is. It's basically a service with the purpose of helping clients achieve specific goals or develop certain skills through guidance, education, and accountability. This is delivered through a variety of digital platforms such as video calls, group sessions, pre-recorded content, and messaging apps. In short, it's about transforming lives and getting paid well to do it. Now let me start with my story. 2 years ago, I was working a 9-to-5 I hated with crappy pay. I had no money or free time to do what I wanted, always felt tired, and felt like my life had no purpose. I continually asked myself, is living like this even worth it? Will I be in this situation my entire life? It was terrifying. But then everything changed. I stumbled across an online skill called copywriting and found out that thousands of people were making anywhere from $5,000 to $30,000 a month just by writing online. My mind was blown. How is this even possible? I couldn't stop thinking about it. I started obsessively searching day and night for different ways to make money online. Then my journey began. I left my secure 9-to-5 job as a lawyer and threw away my useless law degree to pursue something I had no real experience in, and absolutely no guarantee of it ever working out. But making money online became an obsession. It motivated me more than anything else in my entire life. I knew it could literally change my life forever, because I knew it would allow me to achieve what I call ultimate freedom: time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom. Time freedom, because I could work at my own pace without needing to follow a strict 9-to-5 work schedule. Location freedom, because I could work from anywhere in the world and it didn't make a difference. And financial freedom, because the online space was booming, offering the potential to earn far more than my conventional 9-to-5 job ever could. This wasn't just a dream, it was a game changer. When I first started, I was just throwing out random Twitter threads about mindset hacks, totally directionless and without a real target audience. It was this exact behavior that left me with zero profit. I felt incredibly frustrated and lost, just like most beginners do. But I didn't see it then. The reason I was getting nowhere was because I was not providing actual value to a specific group of people. My content wasn't attracting potential clients. Think of it like this: if you saw a guy repeating the same unoriginal stuff over and over again online with no actual purpose, you wouldn't be giving him your money, as he doesn't really have anything tangible to offer. And if you don't have a clear niche and target so you can create content tailored to provide actual value to them, you won't be able to make money online ever. It's as simple as that. To make money online, the first step is understanding what a niche really is. A niche is a specific group of people facing particular problems in unique circumstances. This includes factors like their job roles, purchasing power, interests, and pain points. Defining your niche helps you answer key questions like: who is your ideal client? What's their current situation and desired outcome? What obstacles are standing in their way? And how much are they willing to invest to achieve that transformation? So here's step 1, how to pick a killer niche. Don't try to do many things at once. Focus on dominating one niche. You'll most likely grow faster that way, because when you're fully concentrated in one single niche,
niche content will make you a hell of a lot more money if that's what you're actually selling.
It's easier to get your first clients. You should start in a niche you already understand, because you'll have specific knowledge about what you're going to talk about. Maybe you're passionate about something, so you've consumed a lot of YouTube videos about it. Maybe you follow someone in that niche, or you've read books about this niche. There's always something you know better than the average human, so you want to dig deep and find that. Also, ask yourself, to what type of people can I provide the most value? Where can I make a big impact? How will I bring something different to what's already there? Your move now is to become an expert on your niche. The best thing you can do is support what you're selling with proof of knowledge and experience. That will make you more money than anything else. So first, obsess over your niche to a level that you can teach stuff to people that can actually change their lives. Consume all the free content you can possibly imagine, put it into practice, make mistakes, learn from them. And after that, you're ready to officially start your coaching business. But there is something else you always have to keep in mind in order to be able to make life-changing money with your niche, and that is validating your niche. So when picking a niche, you need to look out for trends, because where attention flows, money flows. That's what's going to allow you to build a $1 million business. And that is exactly what I did. I saw a trend and went all in on it. To identify trends, go to Google Trends and search for a niche that's trending and you can excel in. Then go on X, Instagram, and YouTube to search for it in order to confirm that there are people already doing it and making money with it. The whole point of finding your niche is to clarify who you're going to help and how you're going to help that person solve a problem. taking them from point A, their current situation, to point B, their dream outcome. That's it. So now that you know your niche, it's time to make money with your niche. And in order to do this, you need an offer. Step 2, packaging your ideal offer. An offer is solving a specific problem to a specific person in a specific way. That's it. But first you have to package the offer in a way that's attractive enough so people will want to buy from you. When you nail the packaging, you'll attract a ton of buyers because your offer becomes a solution to their problems and pains. So much so that even people that don't know you or people that just found out who you are will become clients because they'll be so tempted by the journey and outcome the offer has that they'll have no other option than to buy your stuff. To create an attractive offer, the first step is to productize it. This means transforming your service into a tangible product that people can buy. To do this effectively, you need to clearly define point A, your potential client's current situation, and point B, their desired outcome. Understand all the problems and obstacles they face in making that journey. The deeper your understanding of your target audience, the smoother the rest of the process will be. But wait, that's not all. There are several key factors to consider when packaging an attractive offer. It needs to be easy to understand, direct, tangible, and trackable, and it should spark curiosity. Most importantly, it must clearly define the starting point and the finishing point for your future client. This clarity will make your offer irresistible. Here's an example of a good and attractive offer. I help 9-to-5ers make passive income with Instagram without recording videos or showing their face. This is a very appealing offer to any 9-to-5er that wants to make more money but doesn't have enough free time. The offer makes you curious and checks out every point I just mentioned. When I first started out, I thought I had to create my offer by making it as crazy as possible with outrageous guarantees, like all these gurus would recommend. For example, here's an offer with an outrageous guarantee. I help 9-to-5ers make $20,000 a month on Instagram in less than 30 days or your money back, guaranteed. Sure, that sounds appealing, but let's be honest, it's extremely unlikely to happen, and it's not even necessary. What truly matters is ensuring you can deliver on your promises. Aim to create an offer that you can actually fulfill. By simply stating what you're going to do and then delivering on that promise, you can stand out from 99% of others in the market. Trust me, I've experimented with every kind of offer you can imagine, and the one that brought me the most clients was the one I could actually deliver on. But here's the catch. Even if your offer is solid and you can fulfill it, your target audience won't hand over a single dollar without a case study or testimonial to back it up. And honestly, that makes perfect sense. Nobody wants to give their money to someone without a proven track record. People are naturally scared of being scammed or wasting their time. They want to invest in someone they can trust, someone who offers a clear value proposition. So when you have an attractive offer paired with a compelling case study or testimonial, that's when you're truly ready to start making life-changing money through coaching. But don't worry, I'll break down exactly how you can achieve this. A case study or testimonial is essentially proof that you've helped someone achieve their desired outcome. One of the best ways to get your first case study is by offering your assistance for free. Think free one-on-one consultations. The goal of these consultations is to provide real value and create a clear roadmap for your clients to achieve their specific goals with your guidance. You can do these sessions via video calls on Zoom or Google Meet and provide chat support through platforms like Discord, Slack, Telegram, or even WhatsApp. If your offer is clear and compelling, people will gladly accept your free help. Plus, this experience will help you become a better coach, refine your product, and enhance your service, ultimately setting you up to sell to future paying customers for significant profits. It sounds simple and obvious, but here's the kicker. 99% of people aren't willing to put in that initial free work and delay gratification. That's why they often find themselves stuck in the same place for their entire lives. Fun fact, my very first case study came from the first and only client I helped for free. I offered him weekly Zoom calls and communicated through Telegram for about 2 months. I shared insights I had picked up from watching hundreds of YouTube videos related to his niche. In just 60 days, he scaled his business from $500 a month to $2,500. All I did was tweak a few things he was doing wrong, things he was too close to see. I provided him with a checklist and offered intensive support to keep him accountable, and just like that, he quadrupled his income. He was so grateful that he gave me an incredible testimonial. That moment became my turning point. I was now ready to conquer the online space.
Everything that I do, I always start with free. Whether it's a new product line in a massive company, one of our portfolio companies, we built out a software product. And what do? We started for free.
What I need you to understand is that you need to become trustworthy first. So delay gratification, trust the process, and enjoy the journey at all times. Now that you have trust and a validated offer that you can sell, it's time for the step that's going to make you the most money. Step 3, building your personal brand. Without a strong personal brand, it will be very difficult to make hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions with your coaching business, which is your ultimate goal. A strong personal brand can literally make people buy from you just because they like you. For example, if you document your entire day and post your thoughts, opinions, and experiences on Instagram or YouTube through reels, videos, posts, and stories, people will find something relatable, and they will get curious of what it is you do, and if it makes sense for them, they will buy what you're selling, simply because they like you. Take a look at Kendall Jenner, for example. She owns a tequila called 818, which tastes like actual vanilla garbage. Literally, I've tasted it myself, but that doesn't matter. she still makes more than $40 million a year because her brand is so powerful she can have a crappy product and still sell like crazy. The point here is brand is everything when it comes to a coaching business. That is the single most important thing that will make you so much money you won't know what to do with it. That's exactly the goal you want to achieve. Making a personal brand so good people buy because they like you and your offer makes sense.
There are these two worlds where there's like the world that makes money and just needs traffic, and the world that has so much traffic and has no money. And so when you learn how to marry those two, you just make absolutely obscene amounts of money.
Hormozi himself knows the value of having a personal brand. That's the reason he's so successful. He has a net worth of $100 million. If he didn't have a personal brand as strong as he does, he probably wouldn't be that successful. You want to become so famous to the point that the volume of people consuming your content is so high, you will make hundreds of thousands of dollars or even millions because of your personal brand. Apart from the knowledge you have on your subject, people still want to see who you are and work with someone they relate to and admire. That's why you see all these gurus flashing their Lambos. People literally buy from them because of their lifestyle, because they want to become that, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to. Just be yourself and be authentic, share your journey, and a lot of people will relate with you and buy your stuff. That's exactly what I did. I based my whole brand around my story of going from lawyer trapped in a 9-to-5 to online entrepreneur with ultimate freedom because it was unique. No one else had my story in the online space, so that differentiated me from the competition and made me more money. But none of this will matter if you don't know how to market your brand, product, and service to make a lot of sales. So here's the next point that will start making you more money, and best of all, on autopilot. Step 4, marketing. First, let's talk about one of the most crucial steps, creating your sales funnel. Think of it as a dynamic 2-page website designed to capture your audience's attention and convert them into paying customers. First up is your opt-in page, where you collect names and emails. Keep it simple and straight to the point. Your goal is to convince visitors that sharing their email is a no-brainer by highlighting the incredible value they'll receive on the next page. Make sure they feel like this exchange is a win-win. Then there's your landing page, where you have your case studies and your VSL or video sales letter, which is a video where you share who you are, what you do, why they should listen to you, the people you've helped, and most importantly, how you can help them. Always wrap up your VSL with a strong call to action, inviting viewers to book a strategy call. But remember, this is actually a sales call in disguise. For those who don't know, a call to action is basically asking the viewer to perform a specific action. In this case, book a call. You will now try to close the deal in that sales call. The sole purpose of a sales call is turning the person who booked the call into a paying customer. Don't underestimate the power of your VSL. You should invest significant time and effort into scripting it. I spent months crafting mine because I understood its potential to drive revenue, even on autopilot. Once it's set up, your VSL can continue generating income for years to come. Let me explain how. When creating your VSL, make sure it features you speaking directly to the camera. This personal touch builds trust with your audience. So dress to impress and set up a clean, inviting background. A polished appearance communicates professionalism and credibility, making viewers more likely to trust and ultimately buy your stuff. So now that you have the perfect VSL, you want it to be consumed by the most amount of people possible. So you must have your funnels link in the bio of every social media you use, always. That way a lot of people can book calls by just clicking on your profile. The main point of the sales funnel and VSL is to sell more, yes, but it has another crucial function, collecting emails for your email marketing campaigns. This allows you to nurture leads and encourage them to book sales calls over time by sending simple emails. You can do everything I'm teaching you right now on platforms like Kajabi or ClickFunnels. After you record your VSL, hire someone to build your funnel for you or just do it yourself. I recommend you learn and do it yourself because your funnel is extremely important as it's the journey your potential clients go through. So you want to make sure it's perfect. When it comes to your emails, you have two options. Hire a copywriter for around $500 a month or handle it yourself. The choice is yours. However, I recommend sending at least one email per day to your entire list. These emails should provide value, share case studies and testimonials, and explain how your offer can help them achieve their desired outcomes. Additionally, you can share your thoughts and insights. Remember, every email should end with a call to action inviting readers to book a strategy call, which is essentially a sales call. Email lists are incredibly underrated. In fact, having a large email list is even more valuable than having a large following. That's the power of email marketing. I personally generate significant revenue through email because nurtured leads come to the sales call more prepared and familiar about your stuff. For those who may not know, a lead is a potential buyer, while a nurtured lead is someone who has connected with your message on a deeper level than a new lead. Anyone who interacts with you, whether through your funnel or your content, automatically becomes a lead. Your two main social media platforms should be Instagram and YouTube. These are, without a doubt, the platforms that will drive the most revenue for your business. Start by building your presence on Instagram to gain followers, then expand to YouTube. Ensure that your bio on both platforms clearly states what you do, why your audience should pay attention to you, and includes a compelling call to action directing them to your sales funnel. Position this as a free training to encourage more clicks. The more viral your content is, the more comments you'll get, and the more comments you get, the more opportunities or leads you'll have to book sales calls. Without content, there is no business. With every single reel or post you push, make sure there's a call to action to comment for more information on your service or follow your account. More comments and more follows equals more leads or more potential clients. Pro tip: to nurture your leads effectively, direct your Instagram followers to your YouTube channel. Long-form videos create a deeper connection with your audience, allowing them to engage with your content more meaningfully than they can with a reel or story that disappears in 24 hours. The purpose of your content is to sell, but it's essential to find a balance. You want to provide value for free to avoid coming across as overly salesy, which can turn people off. People hate when they notice someone is just trying to sell them something, but they love free stuff. So instead of relying solely on calls to action for more information on your coaching program in every post and reel, which can become repetitive for your audience, there's a powerful alternative: lead magnets. A lead magnet is simply offering private free resources to your audience to build a connection with them. When they engage with your free content and recognize its value, they'll naturally think, if this is free, imagine how valuable their paid offerings must be. Lead magnets can be a free Loom video where you explain something. Loom lets you record your screen while talking and showing your face, making it personal and engaging. You can also create a free ebook, which is just an online book or guide that shares helpful insights. You can easily make this in Google Docs or Canva. You can literally make a lead magnet out of anything that provides value for free. Using lead magnets will automatically bring potential clients closer to working with you. Keep mixing in regular calls to action with lead magnet offers. You can also use call to actions in your Instagram stories, but focus more on connecting with your audience. Show your true self and be natural. Don't overdo the calls to action in your stories. You don't want to come off as too salesy. Your main goal should be to sell privately while giving lots of value publicly. I'll dive deeper into this later. Now that your marketing is solid, it's time to make your program even more appealing so you can make more money. What I'm about to tell you completely changed the way I approach business and making money. As an entrepreneur and business owner, your goal should be to work on your business instead of getting stuck in the daily grind. Your business shouldn't feel like a job that takes away your time. Remember, you started this journey to have the freedom to do what you want, whether that's focusing on important tasks or just relaxing and enjoying life. To make this happen, you need to raise your game. Helping people through one-on-one consultations is a great starting point, but you can elevate your business by adding a community and a recorded course. Check out school.com. You can join for free through the School Games or pay $99 a month with the money you earn from your first clients. School is one of the best platforms for e-learning businesses. E-learning means delivering training and education through digital resources, which is exactly what you're doing with your coaching program.
And so I want to set a goal for you, if you'll let me, which is that I want you to get to $10,000 a month. Now, that could be 50 people at $200 a month. That could be 1,000 people at $10 a month. It could be 20 people at $500 a month. There's a lot of ways to skin this cat, but you know what? You can do all of them through school.
Now that your program is improved, it's time to double or even triple your prices and position yourself as a high-ticket service. You're offering more value with the community and recorded courses, and more value means more money. This added value also means you can phase out the one-on-one consultations, which can be time-consuming, especially as your client base grows. Instead, you'll introduce weekly group calls, giving you more time to create better content. This approach will help you become more well-known, strengthen your personal brand, and ultimately make you more money. Charging high-ticket prices comes with other benefits, like dealing with fewer troublesome customers. You'll attract smarter, more committed clients who are serious about getting results, which means you'll have more success stories to share, plus you'll enjoy better profit margins. Pro tip: focus on solving the problems of wealthy clients. They tend to pay better and create fewer issues. Keep this in mind when crafting your offer. So yes, all of this sounds great, but let's be real. It's way too much work for one person to handle alone. Who wants to grind 24/7 just to make some money? We're after freedom, not a second job. So here's how you can achieve that freedom. Step 5, hiring and automating your business. Now you have two choices. You can either keep doing everything yourself, focusing on short-term gains and not wanting to give up any of your earnings, or you can delegate the tasks that take up your time and aren't enjoyable. This way, you can focus on high-leverage work, like creating a better product and scaling your brand to new heights. That, again, is what will ultimately make you the most money. I bet most of you are leaning toward the second option, thinking long-term and aiming for higher earnings. Alright, sounds good. You need to hire the right people for the right roles to create an automated system that runs your business on autopilot. I recommend making your first 4 hires in this order: an appointment setter, a closer, a content manager, and finally, a client success manager. With this team in place, you'll be set to scale your business to at least $50,000 a month. I'll explain what these roles are and why it's important to hire them in this specific order. But first, let me share where you can find the right people to help you do the boring stuff you don't want to do, but are essential for your business to keep running smoothly. There are tons of communities out there that have literally thousands of setters, closers, content managers, and client success managers looking for jobs. There is Upwork, Fiverr, Facebook groups, school communities, among others. The first hire you need is an appointment setter because it's a very time-consuming role, but it's essential for driving sales. If you're not familiar with the role, a setter is someone who spends all day, every every day, sending DMs from your account, basically acting as you. They reach out to everyone engaging with your content, following a script focused on getting them to book sales calls. They also follow up with people who haven't booked yet until they do. Once the calls are booked, it's your job to close the deals and collect the cash. Every call your setter books is done through DMs, so you're selling privately one-on-one. This way, you don't have to worry about looking too salesy or damaging your personal brand. You'll pay the setter a 5% commission for each sale they help close. Next, you'll need to decide if you want to handle the sales calls yourself or hire a closer. I recommend waiting to hire a closer until you're making at least $10,000 a month. Closer's job is to convince prospects to buy your product or service over a phone, Google Meet, or Zoom call. They usually take home a bigger commission, about 8 to 10%. Look at that, you've got yourself a little team. Not bad, but now it's time to level up. Your next hire is a content manager. Their main job is to create a monthly content plan for you. They'll handle everything: writing scripts, finding editors and copywriters, posting all the content, and writing captions. This means you'll only need to sit down and record yourself with your phone or camera once or twice a month. If you're not comfortable being on camera, I get it, but building a strong personal brand without showing your face can be tricky. That said, you can still succeed by making reels, posts with eye-catching clips, and using strong copywriting to retain and convert your audience. I highly recommend showing your face since it makes selling easier, but both approaches will work. Expect to pay your content manager a monthly retainer of $1,000 to $1,500. Alright, now it's time to start making some serious cash. With your content manager in place and your content going viral, your inbox is blowing up with messages from potential clients. But if no one's responding, you're leaving tens of thousands of dollars on the table. This is where ManyChat comes in. ManyChat helps your setter book more calls by automating outreach. It's a tool that sends automatic DMs to people who engage with your content. With a pre-built conversation flow, leads go through a series of questions, and it always ends with the option to book a strategy call, which of course is really a sales call. ManyChat doesn't have limits. It doesn't sleep, unlike your setter. Now that you've added ManyChat to your DMs, every potential client gets an instant response, and your booked calls are skyrocketing. The setter working 8 hours a day and ManyChat running 24/7, it's time to grow your team by hiring more closers. They'll split the calls between them and work to close as many deals as possible. By now, if you've set everything up right, your typical day should look something like this: 500 total conversations in your DMs, 20 calls booked for your closers, 3 closed deals every single day. If each sale is worth $3,000, that's nearly $10,000 in revenue daily. Look at that, you're well on your way to becoming a millionaire. But wait, because now the fun part in all of this is about to begin. Since you're getting so many clients, you can't give a premium service to all of them, and you want to keep your reputation as someone who offers a great service, regardless of the amount of people inside your program. So it's time to hire a client success manager. Their job is to follow up with your clients daily, ensuring they stay on track and do what's needed to achieve their goals. This takes the pressure off you and gives you even more free time. Plus, with clients actually applying what you teach, you'll generate more success stories, and that means even more business for you. Yes, some people will drop 3K and then vanish. Earth is full of people like that, and that's exactly why this is the best business you can start online. A coaching program can literally transform your entire life. You want your client success manager to be disciplined, likable, and ideally have some experience in your niche. While that experience isn't a must, it definitely helps. One smart move is to take your best performing student and offer them the client success manager role for $1,000 to $1,500 a month. And what it takes to succeed in your program, since they know the entire client journey, they can guide other students effectively. You can also offer bonuses for every client win they achieve. This can be screenshots or video testimonials of clients reaching their goals with your program. This not only helps your client success manager earn more, but also gives you valuable marketing material to close even more deals. Now let's make sure we're on the same page. Your $1 million team should look like this. You can't build a long-term scalable business without a solid team behind you. Make sure your team knows exactly what goals they need to hit and how to measure success. But here's the key: lead by example. When you show up as a strong leader, they'll care about the business as much as you do. Now that your full team is ready, it's time to start tracking. If you're not tracking everything in your business, you're losing more money than you can imagine. You need to know what's working and what needs improvement at all times. One way to track is by holding weekly meetings with your team and reviewing the numbers to get a clear picture of your business's performance. You want to know where your leads are coming from. What percentage is from your funnel? How many are generated by your setter on Instagram? What about ManyChat, email marketing, and YouTube? You can easily track this by using Calendly, a tool that helps you manage appointments. Create different calendar links for each lead source so you always know where your leads are coming from. This way, you can optimize based on the volume and quality of each source. Your setter should be doing daily reports on their activities, how many new conversations they had, how many follow-ups they completed, and how many calls they booked. The closer should also report on the type of leads they encountered and how each call went. But if a call doesn't close, it's not the end of the road. The closer will inform the setter, who can then follow up until the client is ready to pay. You also need to measure the effectiveness of your content by tracking engagement. The more viral your content gets, the more comments you'll receive, and the more comments you have, the more opportunities your setter or ManyChat will have to book calls. Always remember, without content, there is no business. So that's why almost all your attention should be in making your content and brand the best possible. To build a strong brand, you need a sizable list of followers, and without the right strategies, it can take decades to achieve that. So here are 3 effective ways to reach 160,000 followers on Instagram in just months. Number 1, create engaging and viral organic content. Focus on on providing value and start with a strong hook to capture attention. Number 2, invest in paid shoutouts. Partner with theme pages that have millions of followers and pay them to promote your account through their posts. Number 3, use paid meta ads. These are Instagram ads that target your ideal audience and showing up right in their feeds so they can click through for more information about your offerings. I recommend trying all 3 strategies and then doubling down on what works best for your business. Congratulations. You now have $1 million business running on autopilot, bringing in thousands of dollars every single day. Imagine being on the beach or relaxing at home while your income flows in predictably day in and day out, all with minimal effort. The dream is your reality now. Of course, there's so much more to cover beyond what I've shared in this video, but I want to save some exciting content for future videos. I hope you found this valuable. Now it's time to take action. Just go for it. Peace.